Hello, my friends. Hi. Are you there? I think you're there. It says live. Hello, hello. It's Thursday, December 10th. It's pretty close to noon. And so I'm here offering some midday mindfulness for you. So I'll wait just a moment in case anyone wants to pop on live. But I don't want to take up too much time because this is your break time. So, if you've never been here before, hello, hello. My name is Christy. I show up most weeks on Thursday at the middle of the day, and I offer some tips and thoughts and strategies to bring a little more mindfulness, a little bit more peace, calm, maybe even joy into your day. I'm a holistic health coach. I'm a yoga instructor, I'm a breathwork coach, and all-around proponent of peace. But I'm not here for me. I don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you. How are you doing today? I hope you are well. That's especially a blessing in these times. So, as you may know, if you've been here before, when we get together, we breathe 3 times, long, slow, and deep, into our bellies, in and out through the nostrils. And so I have my buddy the Hoberman Sphere here to help you and me remember that we're sending the we're sending the breath into the belly, and we're expanding and contracting just like this sphere does. Oh boy. Yeah, it was sunnier like 5 minutes ago, so it was warm, and doesn't matter. Here we go. So please join me and breathe if you don't mind. Okay? You may gaze upon this beautiful sphere. It's colorful and it's fun, and it helps us remember to expand and contract the belly. Join me. 3 breaths if you would. Inhaling. And exhaling. Long, slow, and deep. Don't just blow it out. Not quite like birthday candles. Let's try again. Inhale. And exhale. Let's make this one the biggest and best one, okay? Try. Inhale. Let that belly get real big. Nobody can see you. And so what if they did? Exhale, maybe sigh. Let it out. How do you feel? Does that help you? I know it helps me. Excuse me. Anyway. So as you can see, I'm outside. In a previous visit, when we were together, I spoke about vitamin D. And vitamin D is a really big deal. And yes, you can still get it here in the Northeast. You just need a bright day. Well, it's more evident on a bright day. And you don't even need that long. So step outside, get yourself some vitamin D. Just consider it anyway. Fresh air. It feels good to be outside. So, as you know, I like to bring you a few different thoughts when we get together, and for today, I wanted to maybe talk a little bit about what's going on right now. As we continue through not only 2020, but the COVID pandemic and all the things, our holidays are different and all kinds of things are different, and maybe all that's going on is making you feel constricted, almost even like confined or caged or something, right? And it feels small and it feels uncomfortable, maybe. And so I thought I might talk about some antidotes for those feelings of being confined or caged or constricted, right? Because that's not good. Our breath doesn't flow well. Our mental health is challenged. Lots of things can be a challenge when we feel constricted and caged. And so what can you do? Well, one thing you can do, which I think is kind of fun, of course I'm a yoga instructor, so I find certain things fun. You can experience intentional confining, constricting, and then expand out. So what do I mean by that? If it's available in your body, consider bringing your shoulders in, wrapping your arms up tight. Maybe if you're seated or lying down, you can bring your knees up and you can make a tight, tight, tight ball of yourself. You can scrunch up your toes, even scrunch up your face if you want to. Make a tight ball and say, this is confinement. This is constriction, right? And then slowly but very intentionally expand out. Expand out, and I mean really expand out. The legs can come wide if you're standing or if sitting or lying down. Arms are wide. Reach the fingers wide. You can't see it, but I promise my fingers are wide. Take up as much space as you can. Expand. Breathe deeply. Fill that beautiful body with air and exhale. See, that's expansion. That helps your body and your mind quite a bit. I'm finding it anyway. Also, of course, we expand when we breathe deeply into the belly. As we did in the beginning, we expand the midsection. And of course, we bring in more fuel for our brain, for our senses, and we say, oh yeah, I'm not so stuck. It's okay. I'm fine. And it helps, it really does. The other thing you can do is, if you're in a Zoom meeting or somewhere where you want that feeling of expansion, and you're like, I can't bring my arms really wide, Chris, I'm in the middle of a meeting. No problem. Just do the hands part, right? Down on the desk or on the table, wherever you are, squeeze your hands in tight together. Maybe wrists, maybe bring your elbows, draw them in tightly to your rib cage. Squeeze in. That is constriction. And then unfurl your fingers. Roll them out. People don't have to see them. It's just between me and you. And you open your hands and you swirl your wrists and say, yep, I can expand, I can be free, I can be full of life, even in this moment. In any moment, really, if you decide to. And then if none of those really serve you, no worries. Find a stretching for your body that does feel great for you. Because it's all good. However you get it to work for you, that's what's right. That's what's terrific, actually, for you. So, another idea, if I may, for expansion. So, we can't travel right now, right? So, traveling, even just to the other side of your own state, whatever, travel is not exactly recommended right now. Well, you can't expand your world that way. No, you can't. But I found that there's a bunch of folks here where I live that got together and chipped in and sent hot pizza and sandwiches to a facility that needed some encouragement. And that's kind of awesome, right? That's fun. But also sometimes, lots of times, when things are difficult in the world, your resources are minimal, or maybe they kind of feel non-existent. That's okay. You don't have to have money. You don't have to use money to expand the reach, the impact you have in the world, right? When we step outside of ourselves, we feel better and bigger. So what can you do? Well, if you, as my family used to say, don't have two pennies to rub together, been there a million times, you can call a friend. You can smile and wave at a red light. If you have some stationery left in some drawer somewhere and a couple of stamps, you can write letters to friends. You can write a thank you letter to someone you've never met who is doing essential work. You see, your impact, the ripple effect as some people call it, the butterfly effect as others call it, doesn't matter. You can make a difference and expand your influence. Does that sound appealing to you? Kind of feels appealing to me. You could walk a friend's dog. You could swing by and pick up groceries for a friend. It'll make you feel good. And we all need to feel good right now. So I want to also mention that the National Institute of Health, NIH, very, very wise group of people, and they have issued a list of supplements that may assist your body in fending off the COVID-19 virus, and I want that for you. I want to keep you safe. If there's any way at all that I can contribute to that. So please Google that. I'm not your doctor and I will not tell you what to do, but I will say that I have taken and will continue to take the advice of the National Institute of Health, and I have included these supplements in my life. There are very dear people in my own personal world that have COVID, and it's rough and scary and stuff, and I just would love to fortify anyone against that invader. It's scary times, but don't you worry, we will prevail. Yes, we will. And the last thing I wanted to mention to you, my friends, is please consider, even as it gets colder outside, even as this challenge that we're facing continues on and continues to challenge us, I would like to suggest still looking for places where you can feel gratitude. Yeah, gratitude. That's right. Got people right now in my world struggling with COVID, and still I want to say I feel gratitude that they are not intubated. How about that? Or that someone you know is going to get out of the hospital. Gratitude. Do you have food in the fridge? Gratitude. It matters. It matters. And it has an impact on you, body, mind, and spirit. And so before I part company with you, I would like to offer my gratitude to all of you amazing, amazing humans that are out there on the front lines. And I mean all of you. So do you work in a factory? Making machines, making things, making PPE, whatever it is, making food, whatever your thing is that you're making and sharing with the world, thank you. Do you drive a truck? Are you a grocery store person? Do you deliver things? Thank you to the folks that fixed my car today. Thank you. Yes, of course, absolutely. Healthcare workers and doctors and nurses and admins and everyone on the actual health front. Yes, pharmacists, I see you, I hear you, and I thank you for what you're doing. Mental health professionals. Yikes, there's so much going on in the world. Thank you to those who continue to show up, continue to bless the world with the gifts that they have. And happy birthday to one particular healthcare hero. Margaret, today is your birthday and you're working with COVID patients. Yikes, you are amazing. And I just want to say happy birthday and thank you for all that you're doing. So my friends, I hope that the things that I suggest, and maybe you look them up, or maybe you consider them, or maybe you just like to hang out with me for a few minutes on a Thursday. Any of it is wonderful. So I'm sending you peace and love from me, and compassion. Peace and love and compassion. Sorry, didn't want to forget that. From me to you, all around the world, no matter who you are, no matter what you're dealing with. Keep on. Keep on. I'm encouraging you, sending you strength and care and support. Thank you so much for taking time to hang out with me. And I hope, maybe, that I have been of service to you in some way. And if I have, thanks for the opportunity. And if you want to share this, please do. That's why I made it. Thank you, dear ones. Take such good care of yourselves. Be healthy, be strong, be grateful. And we'll be back again soon. Bye for now.